Hey, good afternoon and welcome to the Fellow Traveller episode, I think 14 now? Yeah, 14. And as you can see by the screen, we are now second in the league and Linfield have gone top. I'll get to our schedule first. So, I think we played Larne and Linfield, yeah, in the last one. Smashed Larne and got a smash by Linfield. And then in between, we beat Dungannon. Arrested a lot of players in the cup because I wasn't really concerned about it, and we still won 1 goal. It was kind of close, but I think that was mostly because we were playing a few youth players. Marky Clark got a game at deep line playmaker. Yeah, and I've been trying to get Leo Brown more games. He's not very good, and Gormley's in a really bad run of form, so we're in a bit of a spot between the two. And then we lost to Glentoran. And at that point I thought, we're not going to win the league now. Linfield had a game ahead of us, but they were still a point ahead, I think, or maybe 1 point behind. But it was close and we were a game behind, so I thought, we're not going to win this. Linfield on a good run of form. So I just thought, I'll play the Crusaders game. And then we had the cup final and Dungannon Swifts, and I thought the Dungannon Swifts game wasn't going to matter, which we'll get to in a second. And then I drew against Crusaders. Chris Casement got sent off, and we played not that well, actually. We were probably kind of lucky to get 0-0. We were lucky they didn't score a goal. I thought in the last half an hour they might sneak a 1-0 win. But yeah, so we climbed to a draw. But in those last 2 games, I thought we'd win these 2, and I thought we'd have to fight hard in these 2. Obviously, we lost one of them. But yeah, I think as I said in the last video, I often don't do well in the championship groups because I'm better at being consistent and winning loads of easy games than I am at. It's weird. That's changed over time. When I was younger, I used to be much better at losing those games and beating the big hitters and having a really weird season where you lose to the relegated teams and beat all the top 3. But yeah, so now we are in a position where after those 2 games I thought we'd have no chance because I thought that Linfield would definitely get more than 1 point from those 2 games. But then Linfield drew the most recent game against Dungannon, who we're playing today, and I think they drew the game before, so they only gained a point on us, and now we're only a point behind, so we'll be on the same points at some point. So yes, we go into the game against Dungannon 1 goal behind, a goal difference, and 1 point behind. So we have to win, I think, and Dungannon and Linfield just have to not win, because if we draw and they lose, oh no, if we draw and they lose, they go behind a goal difference. That's a good point. If that looks like it's going to happen, oh yeah, I'll have a quick look at the rules now. Actually, I'm not really good at looking at this. It's normally like a rule about, oh, I worked on that before, about what order. So goal difference and goals scored. Okay, I've got no idea if we've had a good goal scoring season. We haven't. We've been much more defensive than Linfield. So if we draw and they lose, they need to lose by more than 1 goal. But we'll see. There's the eventualities. But if we win, they have to not win, and if we draw, they have to lose by more than 1 goal. So we've got Dungannon in the first game, and Chris Casement can't play, which is kind of good because I couldn't decide between the 2 of them. They've both not been very good, and I will definitely be replacing them before next season. Let's put Foster on the bench. We've got a right back cover because this guy again is not very reliable. Maybe I should play Sounder Foster, but I don't really feel like it. I've got no idea who to play in some of these positions because Gormley's been so bad. He hasn't scored a goal since that weird Lana game where he came on and scored 2 goals in half an hour. And these are terrible stats. Before that, he hadn't scored since February, 2 months ago. Flanagan's a good run of form now, and Ives on a good run of form, and Denovich is playing okay, and Baird and McKeown are back in defence. Fontana going to slowly edge him back into the team because I think he's better than Baird, but he's not ready yet. Yeah, and that's it. And I think we're going to go into the game now. Oh, one other thing actually, sorry, I bought a player. So I've got, no, it doesn't seem to come with future transfers there. All there. Where do you see, oh, hide and active deals, because I clicked. So those are 2 players I'm selling. Yeah. So Benjamin Gommel is the new signing. He's a winger, he's not as quick as Curran, he's much younger than Curran, he's not 10 years younger than Curran, but he's really good technical abilities, crossing, dribbling, first touch. He's a great winger technically, and he's not bad, he's not slow, he's just not quick. He's been at RC Lens 2, he's not had a good season. in the many tiers down in the French league, or I think it's not working very well. But anyway, he's I think he'll be a pretty good sign. I think he's much better than Curran, and we need a right midfielder since Zark went back off after the loan. And we've got a few positions we need to improve as well at the end of the season, if I stay. But for now, we'll see, because in this game, in this video, we'll either leave with the league trophy and possibly the cup, or something in the middle, or neither. And I'm going to show the Linfield game, obviously. So we'll play Dungannon Swifts, we'll play Linfield. This game, I imagine, will take priority. I'm not sure either. So let's go back to my schedule. Well, there's a big gap, so we'll definitely have some time to rest some players. I had to give the players a lot of no pressure before this game, because they don't respond very well to these kind of pressurised team meetings about how you need to win this game to win the league. They respond much better to no pressure in those meetings, but they don't seem to respond very well to no pressure in the team talks. Yeah, weirdly, Chris Curran hates it. Hates the no pressure talk, and everyone else likes it. So, oh my god, McMahon. I can't believe he didn't score from there. I may have exclaimed quite loudly then. I was quite shocked. It was incredibly close. I hit the post again in the first 10 minutes. Oh my god. I thought he'd done a good tackle then, but no. Well, I think Dungannon have not been difficult. I actually thought they were in the lower end of the league. I think we beat them quite safely. Solidly, safely, I don't know. We've been quite comfortable where we played them this season. I should not be cautious then. I should be attacking, or I'll put positive for now. Maybe I'll go attacking if we... nearly. That sort of thing. Come on. Yeah, play for set pieces. We have been very good at set pieces all season. And Flanagan's pretty good on free kicks. He's 13. Oh shit, it's a good counter from them. If he passes it across, we're fucked, but he didn't. Good. Yeah, and if we don't win the league, I think I will stay. I've got like 1 or 2 interesting signings. I've got some young players. If we do win the league, I'll think about it, because I don't feel like super excited, but I could see some reasons to stay. So they've got quite a few good youth players as well. Most of them brought in since I got here. Oof, that's close. Oh, that was very close. Yeah, let's press these crosses. Maybe I shouldn't be quite so positive. Get balance for now. Oh shit, we need to see what the other games are as well. Ives is not having a good game. Where is it? Linfield are playing Crusaders, they're drawing 0-0. Okay, Crusaders is a good team for them to play as well. Yes, Maguire. Oh. Didn't take the ball though, did he? Oh my god. Oh, Ives. Oh, fuck. Okay, I have to demand more after that. This could be it though. You could be seeing the end of the season. I think because the real problem I've had is at the end of the season, it didn't have the depth in the squad that I had at the beginning of the season. Because Stephen Hill started off as our second or third choice centre midfielder, and by the end, the bar again. By the end, he was a second choice, and then we lost him in Myrna, and Myrna was becoming second choice second midfielder at the time. So yeah, we just don't have as much players. When you rest someone and you bring on someone who's significantly worse, you often lose or draw that game, and it's that's why I lose these points where I should have been taking them. I'm going to give some of the players a kick up the arse. Yeah, I'm not confident about this game going to the second half. I want to bring Brogan off, but I haven't. I got Foster. Fuck it, let's go for it. Let's attack. Yeah. We need to get a goal in the second half. And Gormley's not in good form, so I think we might need to push a lot of midfielders forward. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to tell a few of the nervous and anxious players to calm down. No, not calm down. I've seen calm down seems to go terrible. I've never had it. Well, not ever had it. I think like 10% of the time it goes well. 90% of the time, players respond really badly to it. So I'm just going to say no pressure. A few players uninterested, interested, and the other ones aren't positively affected. So that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I'm going to bring McKinney on. He might change the game. I've seen him do it before a few times. I do want to bring Ives off because he's playing badly and he's got a yellow card. But I haven't quite got the subs to be bringing him off. Because we are not winning. I need the... Oh, Crusaders are barring Linfield. Oh my god. If we draw now, we win the league. What do I do? How do I get this goal? How are they playing? Okay, well, I'll take a second to think about this. I've got quite a defensive formation, but I think it's all about the wings. The wings are a bit more vulnerable. They've got two attacking midfielders similar to us, but... Okay. Let's attack down the wings. To the flanks. And let's go higher. And much higher. Yeah, we'll do that for now. I'm tempted to bring Gormley off. Go attacking as well. Tempted to bring Gormley off, but for now we'll leave him on. I might want to bring on a defender if we score. We didn't score. I don't want to lose that opportunity before then. Swore McKinney missed that. Oh wow, that was a really ineffectual corner. I really feel tense. I feel like they're going to counter me at any second, but I think this is one of our highlights. Don't shoot, McKinney, don't shoot. Or just run past him. Yes! Revenge! Oh my god. I think we might win the league in the last game of the season. Okay. Cautious. And I'm going to pause it. I'm sorry if this is boring to watch, but I'm going to get rid of all those things I just did that made us much more attacking. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to unpause it. I'm going to bring off Ives in a second because he is not playing well. He has got a yellow card, and Donnelly is not a bad cover on the bench. Yes, I thought that was going to be a highlight. I want to play for the highlight first. Okay, or even Fontaine. Fontaine's a better defender actually. Yeah, I'm going to play Fontaine defensive. I'm going to play, yeah, he's already defending. Okay. Doherty can defend. Flanagan can support. And even Demerovich is going to support. Just because I do not want to concede a goal. Okay, here we go. Cautious. And Linfield is still losing 3-1. So we're still currently just winning the league. If Linfield scored a goal... Oh, McKinney. Oh, if he'd scored that, we would have won the league, I think. I've got to keep on the updates just in case. Yeah, still 3-1, still 3-1. Hold in there. Hang in there. Hang in there, not hold in there. I'm losing my mind because I'm going to win the league at the last game of the season. I think we've done it. It's the Great Escape. Well, it's not that dramatic, but it's pretty dramatic. I don't think we're going to win the league this season. Especially with 1-0 draw against West with the league. Oh! It's 2-1 in the league. Crusaders went 4-1 up as well, so the goal difference we were pretty solid. There it is, boys. Let's watch the last goal of the season. Well, last goal of the league season. McKinney again, he's so like bombing his way across, he's so quick. Or good at dribbling, I'm not sure which. Bit of both. There we are. Woo. There's me there, I think. You can't see the players, huh? That's Leo. Yeah, that was fucking great. I did not think we were going to win that game, let alone draw and win the league from it. there's our first proper league win though. Got nothing specific to say right now. That's not what I wanted to do. I was too excited. I just skipped over the team talk. He didn't impress me anyway. I shouldn't have said that. You did well out there. I'm going to tell Menemin and I was in Brogan that I was disappointed in them. It did come off. Fucking angered. Fuck 'em. Maybe I won't come back. Maybe I'm going to fly off somewhere. Leave Belfast. It's cold in Belfast, I imagine, even in April. Yeah, the border happy. Cool. So I'm going to pause it now and then bring us back for the cup game, for the cup final. See if we can get 2 trophies this season. Which brings us to the last game. Here we go against Linfield and the Oval. I'm not sure if that's their ground or you'd think for the cup it's probably a neutral ground. But yeah, so we're playing Linfield now, the last game of the season, the cup, and I just think so. Caseman can't play because his red card ban still lasts into this game, and I brought McKinney instead of McMenamin. Going to keep playing Gormley. I prefer Tom Maguire to Chris Curran, despite Chris Curran having some slightly better stats. I'm not sure if that's true, even that, but he's in really bad form. 6.46 is terrible for his last 5 games. Actually, you know, I might just tell him he's been playing badly recently, because he might come on. He might come onto the team at half time or something. It'd be good to have had that little boost. Playing Foster instead of Brogan because Brogan's he really played really badly last game. So I changed to go back defend. But I might bring Brogan on. We'll see. But I'm not bothered about this game. If we lose to Linfield in the cup, I'm not that bothered. I think that the board don't care about the cup as well, but it'll be a nice bonus. It's more just it was all about the league this season. I guess sometimes I care about the cup, but when the board doesn't care about the cup, it kind of tells me that the cup isn't that prestigious. Just like in the UK, like I know that, or in England, I know that the FA Cup is worth winning, but the League Cup is kind of fuck's sake, they scored already. The League Cup's kind of shit, and the boards of big clubs just don't care about it, both in real life and in the game. Well, if they don't care about it in real life, they definitely don't care about it in Football Manager. Oh, Leo, you hit that right back into the middle of the pitch to be scored. But yeah, this is kind of like a nice, interesting game. Which, if I win, would be nice. I was kind of a close shot of finding it. If I win, would be nice, but it's not in the world if I don't win. But it would be a nice last game. Oh, fucking hell, there is again. Oh, he's offside this time. The centre back, though. What's he doing there? Was it a free kick before? Wasn't quite with it. Oh, yeah, it was a free kick. God, they nearly scored 2 goals at centre back in the first 20 minutes of the game. I don't know why we're playing so badly already. But I've demanded more. I guess maybe Linfield have got a grudge because they lost the league to us in the last game of the season. Oh, close. Closer. This might be a difficult game that we end up losing. Damn it. I don't think we could do that. Oof. I don't think I wanted to extend that actually. Yeah, there's not much there. Oh, fuck's sake, what a pass. Yeah, I think this might be a bit of a shitter this game. Oh my god. Yeah, last time we played Linfield, they absolutely played us off the park. And then, I think we lost 3-0. We're kind of lucky not to lose 5. Oh, go on, go on. Which again says kind of what I was describing before. How I get smashed by the big teams now and consistently beat the weaker teams in the league. Tend to not win cups. And this last time I did this, what's the word? Fellow traveller save. I think I didn't win the cup. I won the cup once with Oka Gdynia, the Polish club. I think in the first season, weirdly, and got into the Champions League the next season, despite coming like 5th in the league, or the UEFA or something pretty good though. I think it was the Champions League. I think I went out in the qualifiers in the Champions League actually. Yeah, it was disappointing. So I think I tend not to win cups. I tend to win the leagues, which is useful for this save because if I won cups a lot, I wouldn't be moving anywhere. Unless I counted cups as well, but I don't think I'm going to do that. No, not Fontaine. I want Brogan on. Oh, he likes when we might defend, does he? Oh, I need to keep a defence really. I think we might get smashed in this game. And I kind of prefer not to get smashed. Yeah, let's see if I get on the second half. I might take some subs on as well. Maguire's not playing well. And he's got yellow. And Gormley's not playing well. Go on, Maguire. Go on. Oh, McKinney. It's a bit of a tepid shot straight at the keeper. Just for him to catch. Oh, bloody hell. Brogan got absolutely done there in the air. Heading 8, jumping 5. It's no wonder, I guess. Frustratingly, Casement definitely won that header. He's great in the air, despite being terrible at everything else. Oh, that's a lot of players. I'm going to take Demirovic off. Yeah, let's get Brandt on. His contract runs out end of season. Brandt or I would have renewed his loan. So we'll have to see. Maybe next season we'll buy him. I think it's unlikely though. He's on for loan from Paulie though, so it'd be nice to have a Comrade Max on the team. Ooh, could this be a highlight for us? Oh, it's been a tepid last game of the season for us. Oh, I thought it was a really bad pass there, but it was really good in the end. I've got one sub left. I might bring Gormley off before the end of the game. I've got to say, I've not really fallen in love with Cliftonville. Or maybe it was just... Oh, fuck's sake, like what? He's off, isn't he? Yep. Maybe it's just because I've been here such a short period of time. I think I could see a few players that I would like. And maybe I'll stay for another season and have a go in the Champions League. But let's bring Leo Brown on. I really like McKinney. He's still on the team. And left midfield. I like Flanagan as well, I brought in. He's only 21 as well, he's got some growth. And McKeown's really good as well, actually. So we'll see. But I didn't quite fall in love with them. I've done with a few of the clubs in the past. Yeah, they won the fucking cup. But yeah, I feel like Bohemians are one of my favourites. I quite liked Oka Gdynia, but I didn't love them. And I hated Hapoel Tel Aviv. I don't know if even know the club, but I hated the league. Yeah, so that's it. That's the last game of the season. We didn't play that bad, I think, so unlucky. Yeah, we played pretty well. The players played alright. Even the players took off. They didn't play very well. And Maguire got a fucking red card. But yeah, that's the end of the season now. And they did the little like end of the season review, and the most important game they brought up was the game that we won at the end, the 2-1 win against Dungannon that won the league. Let me just show the league, I guess. So this was the league table at the end of the season. Oh, it's because there was the playoff. Yeah, so he won by 2 points. It'd be nice to have the whole thing up, actually. So I see a bit more. But yeah, we had a really good defensive record, I think, in the end. We conceded the least amount of goals by quite a margin, close to 11. And we didn't no bad light attacking season, actually, but Linfield were clearly better attacking than us. And we were more defensive minded, which is weird because I don't normally do that on purpose, but it seems to happen quite often by accident. And like the player stats would be useful actually as well. So a lot of these videos is not necessarily for people to watch, just because I can look back at the videos one day and follow what happened. and sort of just to remember. We didn't have anyone in the top goal scorers, I don't think. No, Cian Flanagan was obviously like a real titan, 6 man of the match. Highest average rating in the league, equal to Patrick McLean, who's fucking great, and also in a similar position. God, he's got some good stats here. And he's got the most yellow cards. Lear won the most games as his goalkeeper. He played every game in the season, I think, except for one, which I think we lost as well. McKeown's there though, because he also played, I guess, most games this season. Gormley is in the top 3 shots, so he's got the 3rd most shots and the 2nd most offside. Rowan Doherty had the 3rd best pass completion. And if a quick look at the finances. The other thing as well, I should notice that Lana actually after a few of my players, especially the big ones. But yeah, we were one of the lowest spenders. We've not got a particularly high salary either. 5th highest salary and the 2nd lowest spender. We actually made 250 grand transfer money this season. But yeah, Lana after Flanagan and Demirovic, and they had to Marky Clark as well, I think. Yeah, and he won't accept any contract offers. He's got an unprotected youth contract, so we might lose him. Hopefully for more than £250, more than £750. Sorry, I don't enunciate. But yeah, I think the next video will either be a big reveal of a new club, or who we've bought, including the new signing Gommel, who I think will be a great winger. Not like incredible, but certainly a big improvement right wing. And then I'm going to look for if I stay here, a right back, and I'll do not left midfield, maybe a good sub striker, and some centre midfield cover because we lost Hill and Brandt might not come back. We might even try and loan Zock back as well and get rid of Maguire. Definitely going to get rid of Casement and Foster, and a lot of players are going out on free, like Bagnall and Harkin, Harney and Breen. We've got cover for some of these positions already though. We've got a few decent players in the dev as well. Yeah, so a few players going through that might be able to get into the first team as well next season. Cool. So yeah, thank you for watching this. Became quite a long video in the end, but there was one very good game in it, and one not so good game. And we'll see how we go in the next video. It should be on Friday. We'll see where I end up. Bye.